and told you think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in the road. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my time. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Sharks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When the team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. Sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go? And to the plate for Kansas City, O'Neal Cruz. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Colt Heath. Cruz on at first, nobody out. The pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. See you later. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that's in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So man aboard, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one is inside. Pitch is in there, and the count's full.
Count's full.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Waller matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next up for the Royals, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off left side. And strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the ALCS. That one hit to right. Wood makes the grab for the second out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Bo Armstrong settles under him and makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a curve is down and in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball. 3-1.
And the 3-1. That one misses.
Take your baseball,
So a
Ford.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The left fielder,
Dylan Cruz digs in now. In there at the knees. Cruz went deep in his most recent game. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. De La Cruz at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Catcher has him, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That misses, and that's ball one. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Cruz under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Strike on the outside, and it's 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there, and the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No hits, but an error and a walk lead to a run. We go on to inning number 2. The Royals are on top, 2-1. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. So up now for Kansas City, Joey Bart.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Perez back to work.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Perez winds and deals. And a foul ball. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Jeremy Pena.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Pena, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Cruz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
This strong 2nd inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's going to be James Wood. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Josh Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, dude. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one misses. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Ball count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing to set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Leading off, Colt Heat. He's already homered in this game. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Off the plate inside, ball one. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Right through there. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball there. That one's in there. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Walker makes the grab, and that'll and now it's now Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Slapped foul. And a 1-2. Almost got him. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Long gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
James Wood will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Gets the outside corner with that one. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bart gathers, throws the first in time. So the drop third strike. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Perez back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sung Kim getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
1-1.
There's the ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Kim over at second, one down. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
De La Cruz in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Bo Brisky, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santillan, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one almost hit him. Man on second, two down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That missed it inside. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off.
Here comes the manager out of the
Now pitching
the pitcher on here, Bo Brisky.
Number 4.
Dylan Cruz now at the plate. And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. Great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But
there goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, he's safe. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. One out and a runner at second here in game one of the ALCS. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walner makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So up next,
Now
James Wood,
the right
1
fielder.
for 2.
Wood.
Center field. Cruz in position. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. And now it's
Leading
Alex
up for Kansas
Bregman.
City, the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Tony
number 64.
Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He has struck out, and he has walked. The Sharks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-2.
Got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The Royals leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. And now the count is even. And that skips into dirt.
2-1.
The 2-1. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Raleigh in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And now it's even up.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. In the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see Sir Anthony Dominguez gets handed the rock out of the pen. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close. Strike one.
1-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Big at-bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The shortstop takes the ball. Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
High fly ball out to left field. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. At the plate, Dylan Cruz, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Jordan Westburg digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Westburg.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the mound now, Pablo Trevino. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one moves his feet. And he chases that one below the zone. Bart down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now that.
And next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the right field.
James Wood, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Check swing. Now it appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it got a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Jeremy Pena getting ball 4, take the base. 3.
Now pitching to
and here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Drew Rasmussen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Schwarber ranges back. And that one is out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Now a check on him at second, back safely.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Safe. De La Cruz steals another. He's been unstoppable on the bases. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Yeah, that's a little high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Big strikeout right there. Now it takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make the play. A lot more ways to work.
Miguel Castro into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and...
Oh, this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And they walk it off for the win.
Postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.